The holidays are a time for celebrating, and for some, that means plenty of food and alcohol. But in the end, all that eating and drinking can take a toll on your health. Joining us this morning is Dr. Randy Fagin to talk about how overindulgence and obesity can affect the men in your life. Good morning, doctor.
Morning, Quita.
Now, I know earlier this year, Johns Hopkins released a study stating that over 72 million American adults are obese. Is that really the case?
Yeah, it's amazing. And obesity is a terrible epidemic that affects everything from heart disease to diabetes and men and women across the board.
Now, does obesity affect men and women differently?
You know, unfortunately, obesity doesn't discriminate. Both men and women are equally likely to be obese.
And can you speak to the issues that surround obesity and men's health? How are they really affected?
Oh, sure. You know, there was actually a study by Vanderbilt University that was released recently that looked at PSA values, one of our screening tools for prostate cancer. And what they found was in obese men, their likelihood of having prostate cancer with a higher PSA was actually higher. Washington University released a study showing that obese men are actually at a higher risk of dying of prostate cancer. So obesity affects men in some very, very disturbing ways.
Now, what advice do you have for our male viewers during this annual time of celebration?
Yeah, you know, interestingly, there are some very easy ways for us to stay fit and full over the holiday season. And you can use that word full to have some easy tips on this. So F, fill your plate. You know, typically when we eat a meal, we sit down, we fill our plate, we eat, and when our plate's empty, we're done. But at these holiday parties, we just walk around picking food off of everything that's around us. Treat your holiday parties like a meal. Fill your plate. When it's empty, you're done. You up your exercise, and that doesn't mean you have to go to the gym more. You know, you can park a little bit further away at the grocery store so you have to walk farther. When you do your holiday shopping at the mall, take the stairs instead of the escalator. Want to go see Christmas lights? Walk the neighborhood instead of driving it. Some great ways to up your exercise. L, remember, liquids have calories too. Whether it's Uncle Bob's eggnog recipe or that holiday beer, liquids have calories. Treat them as such. Use them in moderation. And the last L, you have to remember, leave a little. You know, what your mom told you about cleaning your plate before you can leave the table, you got to put that behind you. Leave a little on your plate, and it's an easy way for you to stay fit and full this holiday season.
Now, doctor, I know you're also working on a groundbreaking type of surgery that allows you to see microscopic cancer cells. Tell us a little bit about this.
Very exciting. I'm a prostate cancer surgeon, and as a cancer surgeon, we have universal problems that we face. We need to get all the cancer out, but we can't see microscopic cancer cells while we're operating. We have to wait for the pathology report, which comes back a couple days after the surgery is over. There's a company called Optiscan that I'm working with, and we're starting this trial on Monday, and we're hoping that it will allow us to see microscopic cells while we're doing surgery. This is using an amazing technology that's about the size of a golf pencil that you can place against tissue and allows you to see at the microscopic level. If we're able to see cancer cells, this could change the way cancer surgery is being done.
All right, Dr. Fagin, that's going to be amazing, and thank you so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And we will have Dr. Fagin on every other week. And if you have a question for him or a topic you'd like to discuss, just log on to KVUE.com and go to our web link section.